My name is Carl,
My name is Ari.
and this is Great Expectations. Hey guys, and welcome to Great Expectations, the movie review podcast where we talk about what we expected and what we got, and we do not stay on topic. Today we're talking about the 2017 film T2 Trainspotting, or is it Trainspotting T2? I don't know.
I thought T2 was just a...
The abbreviated
Yeah.
term?
There's Trainspotting 2, or you can just call it T2.
T2. Okay. It's weird that they've got T2 Terminator and the T2 Trainspotting. That's what... Yeah.
I guess T2 makes more sense for Trainspotting, because they're like the line, like train line 2, they just call it T2, but you see that happen.
I do agree. I do 100% agree.
It doesn't make much sense with Terminator 2, just call it Judgment Day.
This music needed more Terminator music.
The music was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What I remember.
We will get into everything that's good in this movie in a little while. Not to give away our opinion on it. A T2. A T2. I say that we begin this podcast by letting the listener know that we are under the influence.
A little bit.
Yep. We have started, and we're getting through some beer and some absinthe.
I haven't started absinthe.
We haven't started the absinthe yet, but we will get to the absinthe.
Oh.
Everybody knows that you pronounce the TH. The absinthe. Absinthe?
Absinthe.
Yes, girl. Okay, but what are we drinking?
Beer.
Let's plug this beer because we like it.
It's Weihenstephaner.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pronunciation from the world's oldest brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5.4% alcohol, so nice. Good for them.
Bavarian style.
Mm. That's right. But
Germans know their beer, don't they?
They do.
Better than any Australian beer I've ever had.
I'm very much excited about going to Oktoberfest at some point in my life.
In Germany.
Yeah. I know that one of the people I work with has been, and he said that it definitely lived up to the hype. So,
is there like a special place where they do Oktoberfest, or is it just all over the country?
I think it's all over the country. He went to.
There's
I think
a special
there's like a main.
festival.
There's like a main festival.
Like Berlin or some shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and where it's like these huge halls with these long tables and just like.
I imagine, wouldn't it just be so many people as well? It'd be like really touristy.
I don't know.
I don't see how cool.
I'm pretty sure he was on mushrooms as well, so maybe that one.
The only way I can see it living up to the hype is if you're really fucking drunk. And I feel like you're always going to be fucking drunk, so I guess you have to live up to the hype.
Yeah, it would just always live up to the hype.
When
you didn't get drunk enough. Unless you go there and you're like, I'm designated driver tonight at Oktoberfest.
You just eat schnitties, eat pounds and pounds of schnitties, and drink fucking thousands of beers.
I want a palmy.
Nah, you don't get palmies.
Give me a palmy.
You don't get tomato in your schnitties. It's just schnitties and chips. Nothing else.
I want tomato, I want bacon, I want chips, and I want it melted.
I'm not a fan of palmies, actually. It's not bacon, it's ham, isn't it? I don't like the ham on it.
For the listener at home, my mouth is open.
I like my schnitties pure.
I am jaw-dropped.
I like pure schnitty, bit of lemon maybe, sprinkling of salt, chips, gravy. That's it. Nothing else.
Not a palmy fan.
Nah, not a fan.
Don't the palmy.
I feel like it ruins the schnitty.
The palmy ruins the schnitty.
Yeah. You heard it here today.
Fuck. Palmy
ruins schnitty.
This is a... Alright, no, the podcast is done.
Okay.
This is it. We're never...
Find someone else to do it.
Yeah, I don't fuck... Yeah, no. Alrighty, let's get into our expectations for this. Ari, what were your expectations for Trainspotting 2?
I mean, I heard it was good, but it's always that thing when it's a sequel, especially a sequel after it's being like a few decades.
Yeah, so it's been precisely 20 years to its release.
So you gotta like it's fucking an uphill battle, aren't they, to do a sequel after that much time?
Yeah.
Sequels are generally not that good. But yeah, I thought it'd be okay because I heard it was good.
Yeah.
But just...
I thought that its trailers were looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I will say that up until the day up until the day that we watched Trainspotting 2, I had not seen the original Trainspotting.
You haven't seen T1?
I had not seen T1. And I watched the first film.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah. I fucking loved the first film. And I drove from the credits of the first film to T2 with you. So I was on the ball. I was on the ball with the amount of references.
Yeah, I think I probably missed a few.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that chick until you told me.
Yeah, that it was the love interest. Yeah.
I haven't seen Ewan in much in a while, eh?
Old McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had an interesting career.
Yeah, he was fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, he was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
T1.
And everybody, he was talking about the fact that he was advised by people to not take the role.
He was the best part of those fucking movies.
He is. He's the most competent actor in them, and he does the best that he can do with such horrible material.
He's the best. He's the best actor to be Obi-Wan.
You like him more than Allen Guinness?
Well, he was just an old guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I mean, Ewan's like a young version of him.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah. They've mentioned. Maybe
down that movie. I'd watch the shit out of that.
I would watch. Yeah, I think Ewan McGregor is fantastic.
Yeah, he's on Tatooine, and then he has to look after young Luke or some shit. He's fighting bad guys in the background. And you don't actually see Luke as a kid. You just reference him like it did in the Rebel TV show. That actually just did that.
Yeah.
So it was actually pretty cool. Spoiler alert: anyone who watches Star Wars Rebels is not up to this bit. I like the cartoons.
Yeah.
So Darth Maul's not dead. So he didn't die in...
I heard that they retconned that.
He's been in it for a while, right? And
Did they acknowledge the fact that he's sliced in half?
Yeah, yeah. So he had robot legs.
Yeah.
He had weird robot spy legs for a bit. Then he got normal robot legs.
Yeah.
And then he disappeared for a while. Because he was in the old Clone Wars, and then he came to the Rebels, so he's pretty old.
Mm.
And then, this recent episode, he wants revenge on Obi-Wan Kenobi because he chopped him in half.
Yeah.
And he finally gets to Tatooine, and that's where Obi-Wan is, and he's old, and they have a fight, and it doesn't last long, so he dies in this bit.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good, and they referenced Luke. He's like, Darth Maul is dying, and he's like, what are you protecting? Is it the Chosen One? And then Obi-Wan's like, yes. It was a good bit.
I was thinking more did you ever watch the fake trailers that are before Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that one of Ben Stiller holding the baby and it's iced over and he's got two guns. That's what I imagine the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie being with Luke holds it in as a child in front of him.
I can just imagine that Luke gets kidnapped or some shit and he just goes rescue him, but that wouldn't make sense.
I reckon they just have to do something that's far removed from Luke as a child.
Like he has to fly away and help or some shit, help the rebels.
Think about it, so it would be the 30 years...
Yeah, it's been 30 years, yeah.
Yeah, so...
He had 30 years of time. He must have left Tatooine at some point. He wouldn't just live there the whole time.
No, but he dropped Luke off as a baby, so it would be 18 years. But if Ewan McGregor's aged... When was they were in the 2000s, right? Early 2000s?
He would have...
So Ewan McGregor's aged in, I guess, movie makeup, 10 years. So Luke would have to be 10, I reckon. At the time in which the movie would be taking place.
That makes sense. I mean, look at that whole fucking period.
Yeah. I'm just saying if they were man, he turns into old man Allen Guinness really quickly then, right? Because it's just 18 years after the...
But I mean, you just have to, just do it.
Yeah.
Because, it doesn't really make sense, that timeline anyway.
Yeah. Because
he aged a shitload.
It's like in,
Even from the end of Revenge of the Sith to the start of New Hope, he's aged a shitload.
Yeah.
And he's a Jedi as well, so he should be able to use Force to not age as fast.
Yeah. It's like he hasn't aged at all from when Anakin's gone from a little child to whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he did. He just got rid of his rat's tail and grew a beard.
We were talking about with one of my friends who's leaving to America. He's got an audition to get into the New York Film Academy over in America. And that he would be given, a role that just would destroy, the new trilogy of Star Wars. How odd it would be knowing the guy that everybody ridiculed if it was, who was Hayden Christensen? If he was just another Hayden Christensen.
So he was Rey's twin brother.
Yeah, or something. And he was just bad acting, horribly written, just
I hate Sam.
And just me being like, yeah, I know the guy that ruined the new Star Wars
You could have killed
trilogy.
me when you had the chance, Carl. I'm gonna cut that a bit.
Alright. Oh, that's right, we got a Carlsberg.
This is Elephant brand. It's from Belgium.
Yeah.
7.2%.
Alrighty, guys, we've moved on to a Carlsberg. Oh, sorry.
Don't want to.
You're not a big fan of me when I leave a little dregs, don't you?
Well, it'll change the flavour of this bit. You won't get the pure.
Well, you should have put a little bit in, you swish it, and then you go.
Yeah, I found a recipe that was. I'll just start. That it was. You use absinthe, you put it a bit in the glass, and you mix it around, and you chuck it out. I was like, what the fuck? You just
waste
chuck
that
it out, yeah. It just gives a tiny little
How much
flavour.
was the absinthe?
75.
Okay. Is it Green Fairy?
No, this is a different one. It's stronger. Green Fairy is only 60 to 70.
Oh, okay.
This one's a bit smaller, so I gotta do a bit.
Beautifully poured.
Thank you.
This is extremely interesting for the listener at home. The beer is golden, with minimal head.
As all beers.
Alrighty, cheers.
Cheers.
I believe,
That's a good beer.
if I speak for everybody that listens to podcasts are best when it is visual.
What?
Podcasts are best listening to when what's happening is visual.
Oh, right.
Alright, so my expectations for Trainspotting was that it would be good, and that's from the point of view of somebody that's never seen the first one, right, up until that day. And then after I watched that first film, I was like, surely, I was like, went in with hope that it would be good, but I was like, surely this isn't, like, I am very much excited to watch Trainspotting again with, like, my parents or something, because I don't think they've seen it in a long time.
With your parents? Oh,
Yeah. Like,
It is from that era, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I remember, like, when I watched it, Mum was like, oh, I watched Trainspotting. I remember I watched that when it came out, yeah.
Well, Trainspotting was fucking huge. I remember when I did jury duty, and I had the two British guys in my jury, and they were very excited about the fact that the new one was coming out. The trailer had just come out when I did jury duty, and they were talking about how that was like, that movie was just made the rounds at the, like, on campus. It was just like everybody would have like Trainspotting posters, or everybody had seen it, everybody was watching it, they'd gather together to watch it, they'd have screenings of
Go
it.
catch trains together.
Yeah,
Fun trains.
But yeah, I went in with mild expectations, I guess.
I had medium to medium high expectations.
How long has it been since you've seen the first one?
A few years,
Yeah.
I watched it when I was still living in West Street.
Oh, okay.
Ages.
Anyway, let's get into the movie. So the movie opens up, and I'm pretty sure it opened up with, like, footage of them at school, right?
Yeah, when they were kids.
Yeah, it opened up when they were kids. That's like a big motif.
They did it a few times.
Yeah, they cut away to that a few times.
I think one time too many. I think they did it 3 times at least. And I was like... They showed the exact footage 3 times now.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a bit much.
It did have a payoff. But yeah, they did show it a bit too many. But the real movie begins with Ewan McGregor having a heart attack or something.
Oh yeah, he had long hair. I was like, fuck, I'm going to be annoyed by that.
Yeah, I thought that too, but he gets cut super quick. He's running on his treadmill and he has an accident. And it's been 20 years later.
No, it wasn't 20 years later. It was a few. It was like a... Wasn't it just a little bit later?
No, after 20 years. It takes place in real time.
Shit.
The movie?
No, I mean, it wasn't 20 years after the heart attack.
No. Like, the movie opens up 20 years after the original film. It doesn't go...
Yeah, it's like...
They've all aged, like, 60 years.
So yeah, I was like, that was 20 years? Like, what?
I hope they do a T3, and it's like another 20 years.
And they're all really old, and they're living in like a retirement home. And Robert Carlyle's still trying to get him. Oh, that'd be good.
They have the exact same fight sequence as they do in this film chase sequence, but on like walkers and wheelchairs, like through like the car park. Like, what about your fucking skull?
Robert Carlyle was fucking intimidating in this one, wasn't he?
Sorry?
Robert Carlyle was intimidating in this.
He was. He is intimidating in the first film as well. I mean, he's a skinny little guy in that
he's
first
gone
film.
big in this one.
Yeah, he has.
I like Robert Carlyle. He's good in everything I've seen.
Yeah.
He was good in 28
Yep.
Days, 20 Weeks.
Yep.
He was the best part of that movie.
Mm.
You know, fucking great. He was great in Stargate Universe.
Is he in that?
Yeah, he's like the main scientist.
Yeah.
And like he's like sort of an antagonist, but he's sort of a good guy as well. It's interesting. I really like Stargate Atlantis. I mean, Universe.
Yeah. He's also, I know that he's pretty celebrated for, I don't know if it's still on at the moment, and I don't think you watched it. I've never seen it. But he's Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, I started watching that, but I hated it.
Yeah. I've been told that he's like one of those characters that choose the scenery type of thing. Like, he's like very charismatic.
I heard he's doing it too. That's why I actually started watching it. But it was just so CW.
Yeah.
It was just
where it's like the romance is the foreground type of thing.
It was so much.
I'm watching Riverdale at the moment, and it bugs me at the fact that somebody's been murdered, and the murder mystery isn't the core focus. It is the relationship.
Did you ever read Archie comics, but?
No, but I watched Archie's Weird Mysteries, the cartoon.
I never did, so I just feel like I'd miss a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's some excitement in the show for me, but I mean, I still watch the show and I still like it, but it does bug me that the murder is so not tied to everything else happening. Where it's literally the first 3 minutes, and the last 3 minutes of each episode is to do with the murder.
Oh my god, you know about the murder?
And all the interior is like, you kiss Betty? No fucking way.
Sounds horrible.
But then it's also very, very stylish.
I mean, I'm still watching Supernatural, so I can't really talk, but I guess I put in so much time into it, I gotta...
Yeah, I feel like you've crossed the line where you're like, it's crossed 10 seasons, hasn't it?
It's like 12 or 13. I think it's on 13 now.
Fucked.
I know.
I can only imagine how...
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But it's quite interesting to see what they come up with next.
Mm.
You're like, what haven't they done? What can they fucking come up with?
Yeah.
Like, they've literally brought God into it.
Yeah.
They made God have a fucking sister. And they brought Hitler into it, and they just killed Hitler.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's odd.
Yeah, I can just sit around the writer's room, and they're like, guys, I'm sitting on a pillow. They can fight Pillow Man! Yeah. And it's like, the sock monster!
Someone just, must Google random mythology and go, okay.
Is there any left? There must be none
There's
left.
There's so
after...
much mythology over the world, but...
Yeah. But they've done...
They gotta come up with something with a good gimmick as well.
Yeah. They've done 270 episodes?
At least.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'll look.
Yeah. Well, Ari gets back to that. We'll circle back to the subject of the podcast today.
Right.
Because we're still only in the opening.
We started talking about Robert Carlyle and we got distracted.
Yeah, we did. Anyway, he returns to Edinburgh.
266 episodes.
266? Man, my estimate of 270 was nearly fucking spot on. Good on me.
It's got 13 seasons. Oh no, it's on 12 at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's been renewed for 13.
Yeah.
Because they just fuck it, we'll just milk it as much as we can get.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the most recent episode is pretty good, 9.1. I haven't watched it, just downloaded it. But yeah, every now and then they have an okay episode.
Yeah.
But they also do really stupid episodes a lot. A lot. They brought the mum back, did I tell you?
Yeah, you told me that.
It's so weird, eh? Yeah, it's so dumb.
Anyway, so Mark Renton, what's his name? Fucking McGregor, returns back to Edinburgh, and we get to see what our other three characters have been up to. Now, this is always a problem for me in sequels, is because if the last film has a happy ending or something like that, then it's like that happy ending doesn't really mean shit.
But it wasn't really a happy ending, was it?
No, but a prime example of this is if you are a fan of the first Independence Day, and what hangs over that movie now is that Will Smith dies.
Yeah.
He dies in
I feel like what more hangs over it was, fuck, why are they doing this? Fuck, this is terrible. Fuck, what are they doing? Even Will Smith couldn't bring that movie to justice.
No. But I mean, I'm saying when you watch the first one, though, and you're like, yeah, Will Smith beat them, only for him to die in a practice aeroplane test.
Yeah, they built like an airplane from the technology.
Yeah, and only for him to die in. So it's like, not only does he die in a very silly, pathetic way, him defeating the aliens is... Yeah, so that's what I mean, where it's like, if they've undermined the transformation of a character, I guess.
But I mean, the only character that was in this one, I didn't remember him, eh?
Yeah.
It was that dude with the hair, he died of AIDS or some shit, didn't he?
Which one?
Did he die of AIDS? When they went to that place, they went 4 times above.
Oh, yeah.
It was that guy. Wasn't he the only one who wasn't in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even remember him from it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has...
Wasn't he a small character?
Yeah. He's not a huge character in the first one.
He was part of the gang, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was definitely the smallest character from the gang.
Yeah. Like, his non-involvement in the film did not impact me in the slightest. Although that is a nice scene, though, when they go out there.
I like they went to the same spot, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. They did a lot of things. I think this film treads the perfect line between callbacks and being its own thing.
Yeah,
I'd say. Like,
I'm going to straight up say, this is one of the best sequels I've seen.
Ever.
Probably. Well, it's the best sequel.
This film is a classic. I think, like, it is a film.
It definitely does.
Like, if you're a film lover, right? The original one is deemed like a classic in film. I'm sure it's in every single book that's ever been that 1,000.
It's worthy of the previous.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. For not only it to be a good sequel, but a good sequel to a film that is so highly praised and involved in pop culture and things like that, is a feat of its own, pretty much. So we get to see Spud again, who continues to struggle with a heroin addiction. So he hasn't actually changed.
Did he have a kid in the previous one?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that happened afterwards. It's been a little while since we've watched. This has been like a month, I think, since we've actually watched this. But yeah, we find out that he's had a family, and then because of his addiction, he's lost his family since then.
Well, it's because of daylight savings.
Yeah.
That was really funny, because I agree,
that was hilarious, yeah.
It wasn't even because of his addiction, it's because of daylight savings.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Fuck, I was live.
Yeah.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, it's a montage showing that he was an hour late to absolutely everything through that day, and
it's also because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
As if you late to the first thing, you're like, oh shit, okay, so I gotta be early for the next thing. But I guess he's just an idiot. He didn't. Well, because he didn't know what daylight savings existed, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
he was a junkie his whole life.
Yeah.
He's never learned daylight savings.
We also see Sick Boy again, who is now a cocaine addict and runs the bar.
I didn't even remember him as a character really, because he looks pretty different, doesn't he?
He does. He's still got that. He's still got the hair, that like white blonde hair.
But wasn't he really skinny in the previous one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the flashback and I was like, oh, that's who he is.
Yeah, because now he's a bit more.
Yeah, bulkier.
Jacked. Yeah. And then we've also got Franco.
Oh yeah, Rob Collar.
Yeah, who's serving 25 years in prison. So yeah.
Did they ever say why?
Because of the events in the first film.
Then why didn't anyone else get caught?
I don't know. He's serving 25 years in prison sentences and is denied parole due to his violent temper after stopping his... Yeah. So yeah, I can't remember. I thought it was because of that he went to prison.
I feel like it's just because he's a psycho.
Yeah.
But he just got caught for something else.
Well, I mean, wasn't he... I'm pretty sure at the end of the first one he was trying to bash the cop when they came.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I just remember the dude ran away with the money.
Yeah. Anyway, so we have Ewan McGregor's come home. He stops by back at his family home, and we have a shot that I know you really fucking like.
Yeah, they're sitting at the table, and he found out his mum was dead. He might not have found out. Where did you find out?
No, he just hadn't returned. He didn't come home for the funeral.
Yeah, and then like his shadow was in the seat where his mum was.
Yeah,
good fucking scene. Yeah.
I think that'll. I'm just gonna say it right now. This is one of the best fucking like edited looking film. This is like it's like a moving art to an extent, where everything is so well framed and so. I don't know, just like everything about it. We can talk about the fact that when he comes to see Spud for
Yeah,
the
when he
first
saves
time.
Spud. Spud's trying to kill himself because his life's shit.
Yeah.
And
It's an awesome shot where he's trying to suffocate himself.
the bad guy.
Yeah, and it shows Spud on the ledge of his apartment building, swinging on a chair, and he swings back off the apartment building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then he catches him.
Yeah.
He's falling down.
Yeah, and Ewan McGregor slides beneath him
Yeah.
and catches him.
You know, that didn't actually happen.
Yeah. But I mean,
Metaphor.
there's a lot of... That's what most of the cutaways are in this. There's also the soccer scene, where it's like of what Ewan McGregor and Sick Boy wish they were, and they're like sliding along the grass in the living room, and the living room is turned into the big stadium.
Yeah, I don't remember that bit as much.
It did happen though.
What about when he just tried to kill himself and he breaks the bag and he's like, what?
yeah, he throws up everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, but during this time, Robert Carlyle has broken out of prison after getting somebody shanked him. Right, he got somebody to shank him so that he could.
So they'd be like, "Oh, you're in trouble here. We'll give you parole because you're sort of old and you're getting stabbed." My biggest problem with this movie is that he went straight home, and then the police.
No police came for him. I don't know the time frame of the film. It is over a week, right? It's over
at least.
a fair few times.
But I mean, that's literally the first place
that you should check. Yeah,
he
comes
like,
home.
Right, someone's broken out. He's got a wife and kid. Let's go check that house. Oh wait, there's no one. We don't. She doesn't want us to look around the house. Maybe we should check it out because he's probably fucking in there.
Yeah.
That was the only bad bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
Now, because Robert Carlyle has broken out of prison, he goes home. He finds out that his son is a bit of a wimp. in his
Well,
eyes.
he just doesn't want to be a criminal.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be a criminal. He's like studying law or something, isn't he?
He
Business.
wants to be a hotel manager.
Yeah, that's it. Hotel manager. So he's dealing with that. While Sick Boy's got a kind of girlfriend, kind of not girlfriend.
A prostitute girlfriend.
Yeah, and he is
blackmailing dudes, and they get fucked up the arse with a strap on.
Yeah,
that was a weird bit.
It is weird, and so people that are like principals and things like that. So yeah, and Spud's poor as fuck.
Yeah,
pretty much.
He's a fucking junkie.
Yeah. That's
right. He lost his job because he had savings.
Yeah. There is that really good scene.
Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, savings on Sunday.
Really? Is it that soon? Oh, it's so dark in the morning.
Wait, is it going forward or back?
We go forward, so that it's.
We gain an hour?
We lose. Lose now.
We lose an hour.
Yeah. So instead of it being 9 p.m. 9 p.m. right now, it'll turn to 10 p.m.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate daylight savings.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It doesn't help anyone. Helps farmers, sort of, but why don't they just wake up when it's dawn? Dawn doesn't change. Dawn still happens when the sun goes up.
Well, farmers should be running on daylight savings.
They don't need to change anything. It costs heaps of money because of the amount of productivity it fucking loses because people are tired.
Yeah.
And it's fucking... It costs millions of dollars for companies. Because everyone's shit and tired and they miss work because they forget and they're late.
Yeah.
Some countries don't do it.
Yeah, I know some countries don't do it.
And some countries do it. So it's really fucking confusing. God, I hate daylight savings.
Alright, so 2-2. There is a really good scene between Ewan McGregor and Sick Boy where they're stealing people's wallets from a... From a... What are they?
They were fans of... No, they were patriots for Scotland or some shit.
It's a unionist pub.
Yeah, so they...
Where they pick the pockets of guests there.
So the people there were... Was it from the Jacobite rebellions? So I watched Outlander, so I think it might be the same battle they're thinking about.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, like, the Scottish king wanted to be king of England or some shit. It was like Prince James or some shit, and then he won a battle, or he lost the battle or something. Yeah, he lost the battle at Culloden, I think, and that was the major one. And then that was pretty much marked the end of pure Scotland life, like the Highlander life. They wear kilts and shit.
Yeah.
And it became more British and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are put on the spot into singing.
Yeah.
pretty much. It is a really funny scene, I thought. And then they go off with their money and they're at the ATMs.
Yeah, and all the passcodes of the date.
The date, yeah.
That was good.
So
Yeah.
good.
I was thinking, how could they fucking make money off this shit? Like, what are they doing? There's random people at a bar, like, just stealing wallets. Yeah, it's good.
So yeah, and so
and they did it at midnight so they could.
As soon as it ducked over, they could do it again.
Good idea.
So their game plan though is to use this money and get a loan of $100,000 to turn the bar into a brothel.
No, I don't think they're using the money to get the loan. I thought it was using the money to help with make it a brothel.
Oh, okay.
And they also did the loan on the side because they probably didn't think they'd get it.
Yeah.
But they did get it.
Yeah, they do end up getting the loan. And they enlist Spud to do the building upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Just to actually give
him a job. So
give him
not
something to do.
Just a junkie.
Spud is pretty disconnected from everything happening in this film, hey?
I mean, he doesn't even know what Dallas Savings is.
Yeah. And all kind of... Oh, actually, yeah. So we'll talk about the scene where Robert Carlyle is in the cubicle next to Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, he's trying to take a pill of Viagra and he drops it. And he recognises Ewan McGregor's voice.
Yeah.
I feel like that might not be possible after 20 years. Like, you haven't heard someone's voice for 20 years and you recognise their voice.
Was it their voice, or was it something that they said that was a callback?
I don't know, I mean...
I think...
But still, like, what could you possibly say that you'd remember after 20 years?
Yeah.
20 years, a long time. It's a fucking life. This is as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
It's a long fucking time.
Yeah, anyway, they do have a good chase, though.
Yeah.
I really like their chase, and at the end of the chase, they recreate the smile from the original film that Ewan McGregor does when he gets, like, almost hit by that car, which I fucking loved. I thought that was a really good callback. And they also do, I think it was before this, but I don't want to forget about it, because this is my favourite scene in the film, is Ewan McGregor's speech about choose life. That's a really fucking good speech. And, like, the way that's intercut with absolutely everything, like, that's a really good monologue of, like, choose Facebook, choose Twitter, choose drugs, put it down, wash it all back down again with alcohol, choose this, choose that. Like, I fucking love that scene.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I thought that was really good. I will bring this up. Is Ewan McGregor and Danny Boyle had a falling out.
Oh.
And it was because Ewan McGregor had been in all of his films up until The Beach, when Danny Boyle decided to cast Leonardo DiCaprio instead of Ewan McGregor.
Well, he wanted a young person, didn't he?
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio was so young in that movie.
Yeah.
Made more sense to the character.
Yeah, but apparently neither of them handled it very well. And they had not gotten along until a few years before they decided to make this film. So that was a very long stretch without them, like, chatting or talking or anything like that. And they were on the Graham Norton show. And both of them were like, yeah, we're pretty ashamed that we let it be like this.
It sounds a bit silly, I mean... Like, if you're not right for the part, you're not right for the part. Like, if you make it's like saying if Danny Boyle directed a fucking Harry Potter movie and he didn't want Ewan McGregor to be fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't fit the part if you want to direct a different type of movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how old Leonardo DiCaprio is.
Well, in that movie, he was, like, young as fuck. Wasn't that, like, one of his first big movies? Or was he 18 or something?
Yeah. So Leonardo DiCaprio birthday. Yeah, so Leonardo DiCaprio is 42. And Ewan McGregor is 46. So Ewan McGregor could have had the part.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, do you want to talk about the climax of the film that takes place up in the...
Oh, yeah, that was intense.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really intense.
When Ewan McGregor was getting hung by Robert Carlyle, I honestly did think he might die.
Yeah, same.
That might be an alright way to end it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was going to die. Like... So, yeah, that was great. And that's when they did the payoff with the kids stuff. And it was like they were both on either side. Yeah. Just great editing. I fucking love the aesthetic of this film and just everything about
and
it.
he's in that like mirror toilet thing.
Yeah. And the movie's very well paced.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty, like, things are always happening. It's just... Man, I can't gush about this film more. I wish we'd reviewed it closer to when
I
we
don't
saw
remember
it.
a lot of this,
Yeah.
I liked, when he was talking about... Oh, it was in this bit, actually, when he was talking about how when he chucked that glass back and landed that chick's head, and he goes, "None of you cunts are leaving until we find out who glassed this bitch."
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't remember that from the previous movie. And I was like, oh shit, I remember that happening.
Yeah.
It was good they did all those flashbacks, because most people would be like me, they sort of remember the previous movie, they might not have seen it recently,
Yeah.
but all those flashbacks helped
Yeah.
to like, remember.
And as somebody who watched the previous movie just before the sequel, I didn't feel the movie was completely bogged down by doing the flashbacks to the earlier film.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they did like one flashback per character, like, so it wasn't too much. It's not like it bogged down being like, man, I wish they had less flashbacks.
Yeah, I mean, the flashbacks really helped me remember the characters, especially Sick Boy.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot who he was till they did the bit where he's like, fucking, we're talking about the baby that died. I was like, oh yeah, he was the dad of the baby that died.
Yeah.
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 I did remember Spud.
Yeah.
Spud hasn't changed.
Spud's classic.
He hasn't changed at all, has he?
Yeah.
He's the same character pretty much.
Yeah.
And Ewan McGregor, I remembered.
This film definitely doesn't go as dark as the first film.
Yeah,
with,
it was light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I mean, like, there's still some dark elements.
There wasn't as much drug use.
Yeah, there wasn't
some drug use.
Yeah, it's because, you know, well, I mean,
they were over the time.
Ewan McGregor doesn't do it excessively anymore.
He didn't do it all, does he? That was his first time in 20 years, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that was his first time in 20 years, so that was, like, once in the film.
Cocaine, I feel like, doesn't count, because, like, it's just...
Yeah.
When you see that, you're not like, oh shit, he's fucking doing heroin, he's ruining his life, just a little bit of cocaine.
Yeah. That whole original film is centered around drug trips and trying to get off drugs and doing drugs and things like
Heroin.
that.
It's about junkies and heroin.
Yeah. And then this one's, you know, that's not about
It's about them just like... It feels more hopeful. Like,
yeah, it does.
Like a junkie can turn his life around.
Yeah.
Even Spud turned his life around sort of at the end, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. He got to write a
Oh, he wrote his books down.
Yeah, he wrote his book.
One thing that I didn't like as well was how the prostitute
Fuck them over?
Not that she fucked them over, that it make you think she'd get away with it. And she took £100,000, which was a loan from the the European Union. They can definitely track that shit. And when she's transferred to her own account, she's still in the European Union, and they go, okay, this chick took our fucking money, £100,000 which you loaned us. She took it, and they go, okay, we can see where she's transferred it.
Yeah.
We know where she's gone.
Do you think that Ewan McGregor and Sick Boy would do that to the girl, or not?
Wouldn't they?
Well, no, I mean, I feel like they both...
Weren't they both planning on taking the money and running?
With the girl?
Yeah, but then they're like, oh shit, she fucked us over. She took £100,000, which now we owe this money to the European Union.
I don't know. The sense I got from the ending was that they both had accepted they'd been fucked over and decided to not do anything about it and just be in debt.
Yes.
Instead of trying to get the money back from her.
Was it how long did Ewan McGregor have to live? Did he say? Was it 20 years? Did he say?
Yeah.
All right. That's still pretty long.
Yeah. So yeah, but then also one of my other favorite parts of the film, which is the ending of the film, was Ewan McGregor finally puts on that song from the original film.
Oh yeah, and
he does his classic dance, that like kind of like sped out like backwards type of dance. For the listener at home, I'm doing it right now. And
I didn't really remember that.
Oh, okay.
But I liked how it did the whole zoom out.
Yeah, it did the zoom out like the train.
Yeah.
And it was like boom. Yeah.
One thing that I don't know if I liked it or not was when it did a flashback to Robert Carlyle's dad, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing, boys? Trainspotting?" And I was like, who's ever used that in a fucking sentence?
I don't even remember that.
Remember when I think Robert Carlyle was talking, or someone was talking about how they were in like a train station when they were young, and they were drinking, and it was all the decommissioned trains, and there was a hobo. And the hobo
it was one of Spud's stories, right? Wasn't it? And he was reading it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was Robert Carlyle's dad.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And he said, "What are you doing, boys? Trainspotting."
Did I nudge you and say, "Oh,
Yeah,
they said it"? Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, in that case, I fucking loved it.
But like, I don't even think trainspotting is an actual word that anyone's ever used apart from the movie.
Yeah.
Like, you go on trainspotting. You go on.
Maybe the dad had seen the film.
That's dumb.
But yeah, I guess that brings us to the end of the movie. Is there anything else that you want to add before we give our final thoughts?
Not that I can remember.
Alrighty, so Ari, how does T2 Trainspotting?
It was fucking good, eh? Left it happy. We're both like, yeah, that was fucking good.
Yeah.
Good fucking sequel.
Yeah, it totally exceeded my expectations,
Sure.
that's for sure.
I was like, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, they're doing a sequel to that. How good could it be? Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I know that some guy was bitching about it when we were walking away. Fuck that guy and his opinion. I do not agree with him at all. He said that he was ready to walk out of the film 20 minutes in.
We should have then.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah.
Go home if you don't like the movie. Fuck off.
And then, but it's okay because all of his friends were disagreeing with him.
Yeah.
So,
It was good.
yeah, that made me happy.
Even if I hadn't seen the first one, I still probably would have liked it.
Yeah.
It was just a good movie, wasn't it?
It is. And actually, yeah, that is the thing. I think that you could watch T2 without having seen the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, a few things might be missed, and maybe you won't feel like a huge connection to some of the characters, but it rebuilds that connection well. And I just think it's such a well-edited, great-looking...
It was very well made.
Yeah. Acting's fucking top-notch in it. It's so well-written. I have very, very little complaints about it.
Yeah.
When we do our top 10 list at the end of the year, I'll be expecting that this will probably be on mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So let's do what we always do at the end of the show and pitch our sequel, T3 Trainspotting.
Okay.
What you got for me?
It's called Plane Spotting. So, they don't...
Wait, sequel or spin-off?
It's a spin-off.
I say spin-off and
with
then we
all
have them
their
meet
children.
up again.
No, it's with all their children. So it's got that boy who's a hotel manager. He's 30 years later in the future, and it's only planes, there's no trains. There's super good planes.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh shit, I fucked up my life as a hotel manager. Oh my god, you're the son of the guy who fucked up my dad. And he tries to chase him on planes. He's chasing down on these planes. And there's a flashback to Robert Carlyle with his son and going, what are you doing, boy? You're plane spotting? And they're just spotting all these planes.
Yeah, so so what if Ewan McGregor character is like, if you ever need help, go to Robert Carlyle's son who's wealthy and ask him for help.
Choose planes.
Yeah.
Choose life.
Yeah, choose planes.
Choose angels.
And I guess music will... Alright, so at the end of that one, like, Ewan McGregor's kid, like, puts his iPod under the speakers at the end, and it's like fucking like Justin Bieber or something like that, and he's like, ooh.
They're gonna make this 20 years in the future where the iPods are like an old fucking thing.
Yeah, okay. I guess like he thinks of the song and it plays.
Yeah. No, because he uses a record player at the end of this one.
Yeah.
It's like a flashback to old technology. So he uses an iPod in this one.
Yeah, so
he goes to his old room.
Yeah.
It's got Justin Bieber, Britney Spears on the wall, unchanged since the time period, and he goes, puts his iPod in and dances to fucking fireworks.
Baby, you're a firework. I do like that. So P3 plane spotting?
Yeah, P3.
P3?
Even though it's not the
that
third
gives them the
plane.
idea of doing prequels.
Yeah.
Speaking of prequels, did you watch the trailer for War of the Planet of the Apes today?
Yeah, fucking looks
Oh,
dank,
it's going to be so good! I am psyched.
They've been getting better when it's gone along, but there's only been 2.
Yeah.
But it fucking looks good.
Yeah. There's just a ton of shit that's come out of CinemaCon. They had CinemaCon this weekend. Apparently the Jumanji footage is really good.
Nah, I don't trust it because... is it done by fucking what's-his-face? The guy who did Jungle Book?
No.
Or is that Lion King? That's Lion King. Yeah.
It's the one with the Rock and...
Alright, oh yeah. I was thinking... For some reason I thought they were doing a live-action remake of a cartoon again. I was like, fucking...
Oh, okay, no. Because I think... I really like the original Jungle Book, the original Jumanji.
Yeah, me too.
But it's not like I'm so attached to it that I'm opposed to them doing like.
Is it?
It's kind of a cool.
Is
concept.
it a sequel or a remake?
I don't know. I think.
I'd prefer it to be a sequel.
Yeah.
Like, everything that happened in the previous movie still happened.
Yeah. I think it might.
Obviously, Rob Williams can't be in it because he's dead.
Yeah. Well.
But maybe it's a picture of Rob Williams on the wall. A nice callback.
Yeah. And then
Or maybe they do like a CGI Rowan Williams, and he's the hunter.
oh, a la fucking Rogue One.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
what's his name?
That would be creepy.
Yeah, and he's like doing his. I don't know. He's the genie. I don't know. They cast him as the genie in Jumanji.
He's the hunter from. Remember, there was the hunter in Jumanji.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so in the original one, his dad played the hunter.
Did he?
Like the child's dad
Oh,
in the
right.
film played the hunter.
Was
He
it like-
doubled in 2 roles.
Didn't realize that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting.
I haven't seen it for ages, but
Yeah. What else? Baywatch premiered, and that was apparently really good. Apparently, it was like very 22 Jump Street
Yeah,
in the way that
yeah.
it was super
ridiculous.
referential and ridiculous to like it being a thing like that. I think the first half of Alien Covenant was shown, and it came out saying that it was it acknowledged what had happened in Prometheus really well,
Okay.
and that it was a really good setup to whatever.
I
the rest
feel
of the film
like what's the face is going to be in it? The chick from that
Naomi.
one.
I swear they reported that she was going to be
like
in it.
that in the trailer you see like that figure.
Oh,
like,
the hooded person.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
it's going to be her.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I'm also thinking that might be David.
No, but he's. You mean the one that got his head ripped off?
Yeah.
And he got a body somehow.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be her.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking that, but I mean, like, because I know that I think they end up getting terrorized by David. Is something.
But probably by the one they brought with them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because no.
So, because Michael Fassbender is playing 2 roles.
David 1 and David 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she'd have to be with him, but because she flew him.
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't have to, I guess.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's definitely going to be her.
And Christopher Nolan's new movie was also
Yeah,
shown.
I heard that's good, yeah.
I'm fucking pumped.
Isn't it only M?
Yeah.
Or is it American M?
It'll be M here. All the Christopher Nolan movies are M, apart from Memento, so.
It's a war movie.
Doesn't bother me.
What was Saving Private Ryan? Was it MA?
Yeah. No, I still go with the fact.
Saving Private Ryan.
I reckon fucking The Dark Knight is violent, and that movie has no blood. So.
But it's an actual war movie.
Yeah.
A movie with war car. It's
It
meant to
really
be visceral.
doesn't bother me.
It should be visceral and gory like Saving Private Ryan, I reckon.
It doesn't bother me. I'd actually go so far as to say I reckon Saving Private Ryan is over the top and overrated.
I like Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit... no, I like it.
I think that movie's too long, and I reckon...
I do think it might be a little bit too long. I was about
And
to
I
say
reckon the success, or what people remember of that movie, is the first half rather than the second half.
Definitely first half is good.
Yeah.
When they on the beach,
Yeah.
that was fucking good.
Yeah.
And then it gets a bit boring when they're just walking around trying to save Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't do a movie without a proper story, can you? You can't just do a war movie without a story.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was like Dunkirk's like 3 different perspectives that overlap of like from the ground. It's like it's from like the civilians, the soldiers, and the people in the planes or something like that. I can't remember. I'm sure it's going to be good though. Like either way, even if you're annoyed that like there's not going to be a ton of blood and gore.
I just don't see how they can do it without blood and gore. It's a war movie.
You seem so sad about it.
It's confusing because you just don't see them die, or just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a war movie that hasn't been at least MA.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some war films.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google it.
Pretty much all of them just go.
Yeah.
You got to go all out. If you want
Did you end up watching Hacksaw Ridge?
No.
I
keep getting confused with the other one.
fucking, is it Hell or High Water?
Yeah. I still don't know the difference.
Yeah.
Which one's? No, don't tell me. I'll forget.
In my opinion, Hell or High Water is the good one.
But is that the war one or the not war one? I still don't know.
It's not the war one.
Okay, but I mean, I'm still going to forget that because I can't differentiate them.
Yeah. So yeah. No, not a lot of them are MA.
Yeah.
Apparently the Dunkirk was really fucking intense anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it was intense, but not gory. It's like, how did that happen?
I don't know, it means like a lot of younger kids are going to go see a war film.
I'd rather see War than Planet of the Apes because it's going to be monkeys shooting each other.
but also only M. So
Is it?
yeah, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was only M.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh. But it had an actual chimpanzee on the back of a horse with 2 machine guns going.
Well, we haven't seen Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll happen as well.
That'd be good.
So yeah, we'll see. Alright guys, thank you for listening to us on this fine evening. Ari and I are going to go do some absinthe.
Mm-hmm. Look forward to Trainspotting.
Yeah, look forward to Trainspotting, coming to a cinema near you in 20 years, so 2037.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to that. You can find us at greatexpectationspodcast@gmail.com to recommend a film or to contact us and ask questions and etc. Everything is in the description, and we shall see you later. Ari burped instead of saying goodbye. How rude.
You're welcome.